Hello, I am your Rusame reader, Crow Song, and today I will be reading to you from Shy Melody by Lexibox. Now, on to Chapter 6, Unexpected. It was about a month after America came out to Russia now. Russia is fine with it and supports America as much as possible. Same with being as much on his side as he can. He's a freshman, meaning he has to study a lot. Same with America. However, America is quicker in learning, being 2 grades above Russia, sometimes helping him. Today was a normal day like any other. Everyone was chatting, studying, writing tests, having fun. But there is something both America and Russia will have no idea about. America's POV. It's Monday again, the day when my pain and suffering in school begin. I usually hate Mondays, but this one will be special. I was over at Russia's dorm yesterday. Technically Germany's, but he was studying in the other room. And besides the fact, I had to help him with his studies for an upcoming test. It was so fun. When we got bored of studying, we went to get some food in the kitchen. Then we watched some TV, then studied again. And then Russia asked me something which I'm pretty excited about. It's supposed to happen today, and I can't wait. Flashback to Sunday, America's POV. It was Sunday. Russia asked me at Friday if maybe I want to come over. I got excited and said yes, but then he rapidly asked me if I will help him to study. He knows when I say yes, there's no way I will change my answer to no, so he got me in a trap. I was still pretty excited. Every moment with Russia is heaven. After all, he is my only friend. It was around 12 p.m., and I told Canada I'm going over to Russia's dorm. He didn't mind. He and Russia are friends, and he knows when I'm with Russia, nothing can go wrong. Like China just randomly running into me or something. When I came over to Russia's, I knocked on the door, waited a little, and heard Russia's voice. Coming! He opened the door and was really excited to see me. He had his only shirt on, a really baggy one. I thought he had an XL. Turns out there was even bigger clothes for him. Now I want to try it out on me. He gave me a welcoming smile, saying I can come inside. I thanked him and had a small chat with him until we came to his room and saw Germany sitting at a desk. I completely forgot he and Germany are partial brothers, I thought to myself. When Germany saw us, he excused himself to another room, probably to his work office to study. Russia and I sat on the floor. It was comfortable. He showed me what he didn't understand, and me already forgetting the stuff, having to reread the whole material again. Luckily, I understood it and told him, trying my best to explain to him the stuff. After 2 hours of pain and studying, me and Russia got bored. Russia looked weirdly at the door and stood up, went through it without saying anything. I got really confused and quickly ran after him. What I saw made me relieved. He was only hungry. Russians. Hungry after all those studies? Yeah, being a freshman is kinda tiring, May. He took some snacks from the fridge, then offered me some of them with a bright smile. Want some? His smile made me warm. I don't know why. And that baggy shirt didn't help either. I just nodded shyly and took the snack from his arm. Russia then turned on the TV. There was some comedy going on. Let's watch something, get a break from those studies. Sure thing. It's obvious that the studies are making you exhausted. Yeah, because those idiots won't let me sleep normally for at least one day. They give us so much homework, I can't even sleep. I then sat beside Russia. I got so comfortable around him and got dragged so into conversation that I didn't notice how I sat. I was sitting with my legs connected, halfway twisting, looking deeply into Russia's face. I had this innocent femboy sitting position, but I didn't mind. Russia sure looked shocked from it, but he was blushing. I liked that. Then we chatted more, watching comedy, just being us. However, somehow my eyes got tired and I wanted to sleep all of a sudden. Being beside Russia made me more relaxed than it should. I again didn't realize what I was doing, and my head fell onto Russia's shoulder. I don't remember much. I only remember him jumping a little, but then got comfortable again and didn't mind me at all. Then I fell asleep for a few minutes. Russia woke me up after some time. I was still on his shoulder. When I realized what I was doing, I got away with blush going across my whole face. Russia giggled a little. Are you really that embarrassed to even sleep on my shoulder? I'm sorry about that. I was just really tired. Why are you saying sorry? It was not that bad. He shrugged and laughed again. His smile, again, warm feeling. Then I realized something. Russia still needs to study. I quickly ran into his room, grabbing the stuff and putting it on the couch. It's time to study. No, May! He got flustered, and that made me laugh a little. Then it took another hour to repeat the stuff, and now we're done. We continued to watch the TV after some time, this time enjoying the silence. However, Russia suddenly broke it. Hey, May? I was wondering. Yes, Russ? Russia started blushing more for some unknown reason. I wonder why. You know, you are doing so much for me. You helped me study for a test, spend every single day with me, and I can never even repay you. That's why I want to ask if you know will go to the cafeteria with me tomorrow? He put his arm behind his neck and started being nervous. I blushed, then looked at the ground. I thought about it a little, then I finally gave him my answer. You know me, Russ. I don't go public places that easily, but I can make an exception, if you'll do me a small favor. Sure, what is it? He looked at me, nervous again. Let me try your shirt. His eyes widened, and I gave him a huge smirk, slowly making gestures for him to give me the shirt. Eventually, he gave up and let me have the shirt. He was shirtless at that moment, but I was too busy absorbing the shirt. I stood up and looked at myself. It was huge. Seriously. Besides, my slim body, this was like a blanket. What is this? A triple XL? Russia looked at me and giggled. I saw a blush on his face once again. It's way too big for you, May. You look so small. Because, fun fact, I am. But how the hell can a shirt be this big? He laughed a little more and then took it off me. I got a buzz running through my body, as did he. It was an unknown feeling to me. Okay, you had the shirt. Now will you go? He smiled warmly. How could I say no to that face, and even after him actually letting me try out his shirt? Of course I will go. If it's with you, I will always go, Russ. We then hugged each other tightly. I didn't want that moment to end. Back to present. Me and Russia met at the school gateway and made our way to our classes. I was sad to leave Russia behind, but I was excited to see him at the breaks and even after school in the cafeteria. Why did this feel like a date? Russia's POV. The last few days have been confusing for me. From the day America came out to me, I feel some weird happiness growing inside of me. I don't know if it is just me being happy he told me that he trusts me enough, or if it was something else completely. I was also tired from studying, but also couldn't sleep because I kept thinking about everything. What is happening to me? Why am I feeling like this? I already felt something similar to this before, but no, that can't be it. I can't be... No, that's not it. It's not. I can't be. Those thoughts were running through my head like crazy until America came into Germany and I's dorm that Sunday. When he came over, we studied, nothing unusual. But then we ate and watched TV for a bit. America sat in a way that made me feel weirdly comfortable, and I just tried not to think about it anymore. But then he fell asleep on my shoulder. I had mixed emotions. I never felt like this. He was just sleeping, but his hair... I wanted to snuggle into it. He looked so peaceful when he slept. That's why I let him. After a few minutes, I woke him up. When he realized he was on my shoulder, he quickly got away, and it was adorable. Then we studied again, and that's when I got an idea. Maybe I can find out what those feelings are once we try this out. I asked him to go to the cafeteria with me. He said yes, after trying on my shirt. I was really excited and nervous at the same time. I wanted to know what those feelings were. If they were what I thought, I wanted to make it clear. When me and America went into our classes, I got sad to not see him. I grew attached to him a lot and couldn't wait to get the lessons over with. Meanwhile, I was sitting at my desk with Canada and Japan just chatting about stuff. The professor came into our classroom. Okay, class, I want you to listen carefully. Today, we will introduce a new student to our class. Their family moved here recently, and we want them to feel as best as possible. Thanks for listening. Can you please come in? A new student, huh? I wonder who they could be. Everyone was eyeing the door without knowing what to expect, and who came in shocked me. Finland? And that's the end of this chapter. I hope you've enjoyed. Now, I'd like to invite you to join us on the Discord, which is linked down in the description below. And that being said, I hope you have a nice day, night, or whatever it is for you. Just enjoy your time. And I will see you tomorrow.